Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to my dollhouse renovation for 2025. I've already done the kitchen, refreshed it, and the office and the bedroom, and I'm on to the real hard renovation now, the bathroom. So I did show you last week clearing out the bathroom, so today I'm going to get started on the decorating. Now I have this window film here, and this is just a little template that I've made for the inside of the window. I did have nets on the window and I decided to go a bit more modern, so I thought I'll use this window film, stick it over or on the other side of that, and then stick it in the window. So just need to glue up my window frame, and then I shall stick that onto the window cling, and then I can trim it and stick it into the bathroom window. So it's a bit like a real bathroom window that's like frosted, and then I will put one on the other window, so then I've got two frosted windows for the bathroom, giving you plenty of privacy, but not having to then have a blind or a net, because I've done blinds in my first house, and I've done nets in this one, so I thought, well, let's go with the frosted window. Makes a nice little change. So that was the first little fix that I did. I also used some white foam in this window on the right hand side, actually, which I think looks quite nice. So if I do need to replace any of my window frames, I might use the foam. And I have had a little think, and I thought I am going to re-wallpaper. So I've got this beautiful rose gold wallpaper pattern from one of those books that I buy from the range with all the papers in. And I thought, let's go for it for the bathroom. So I had got the very plain white geometric, and I thought, let's replace it. I haven't bothered ripping it off. I'm just wallpapering it over. So, in years to come, people peel the wallpaper off and they can see what's underneath. I think that's always fun. So I just used my paper cutter, and then I just stuck it onto the wallpaper below. So I think I just used Pritt stick, I think, yeah, and it just stuck because I was just sticking it onto paper. So that's nice and easy. And now I'm looking at the floor. I'm thinking I might change that. So I've got my metallic glitter pad out, and I thought, well, if I'm going pinky, I might as well go full hogs. I have a rose gold floor, which I think looks lovely, so I'm very pleased with that. And I think, I suppose once you get changed and you think, might as well go, give it a real good change. I've also took the light out as well, because it just kind of put a beam down on the floor, so I might try and do some different lighting, perhaps like in the kitchen. So here I am with my good old trusty Tic Tac container and some of my black wood effect sticky paper, and I thought I would make a toilet roll holder. Funnily enough, I've just bought one like this from Amazon, so I'm using my own house as inspiration. So the toilet rolls can go in there, and then it can go at the side of the toilet. So it's just a real simple little make to do. I should just cover the Tic Tac holder, and then obviously I'll put a little lid on the front. I have got a little piece of wood left over from one of my dollhouse kits or one of my other makes. The thing is, with my dollhouse, I've got a box. I have to show it you one time. I've got a box full of bits and pieces from my old dollhouse, and bits of wood and things, and from kits and stuff that I just try, and lids and all sorts of things that I use. And Tic Tac boxes, of course. And then when I'm making something, I have a little rootle through that box first to try and give me some inspiration. So it's quite handy to have a little assortment box, I suppose you would call it. So this little gold button was from a dollhouse kit, just a piece that was left over, and I thought that'd make a nice little handle. And then I've just got the piece of wood, which fits perfectly on the end there. And I think I'm just going to sellotape that on as a hinge, so it can open and close so it's realistic. You can get your toilet rolls in and out as and when, and you can't really see the sellotape hinge because it sort of blends into the black a little bit, and it'll be at the side of the toilet, so it won't be super noticeable. So also while I was doing little things, I got this shelf out of my Dollhouse kit that I made in the summer, and I thought this would make a nice little bathroom shelf, above the bath. And I thought, well, I'll just take a little bit of that paper that I've used for the wallpaper to trim it around the edges, so then it sort of ties in nicely and it looked nice when it's on the wall. So I thought I'd just trim that up, and then I will glue that onto the wall, and then I shall have to make some toiletries and shower gels and stuff to go on there, because that'll be a nice little handy shelf. So I do love to recycle and reuse things, and I thought this was perfect. And of course the pink goes with my new pink bathroom theme, so that's worked out well. So on to making a sort of cupboard, I thought. Just got some scrap cardboard, and then I'm just using my ruler. So I'm going to do it sort of 12 centimetres high by about 6, and then the sides about 4, I think, something like that. And I just cut some shelves and a bottom and a top, and then I will sellotape it all together. What I quite like with this is you can have any sort of cardboard and then you can sellotape it together. So I'm holding it together at the moment, but I will sellotape it, and then I will cover it with sticky paper. In fact, I cover it with sticky paper first, and then I will sellotape it together. My making process is quite eclectic, so as I think of things, I do them. So I thought, oh, I know, toilet brush. So I got a cocktail stick and a white pipe cleaner, and just wrapped some of the pipe cleaner around the top of the cocktail stick to make my toilet brush, and then just snapped the stick in half so it wasn't too long, and then just used a little bit of sandpaper to tidy up that edge there. And then that little white plastic container is the lid off a super glue. I've used those quite a few times. They're quite handy for a dollhouse. Make nice glasses and plant pots. And I thought, perfect for my toilet brush. And then I thought, well, actually, I would make the handle black. So I just got my trusty Sharpie pen and just painted the handle black. And that's another little accessory done. As I said, as I'm making, I just kind of think of things. And as I say, I look what I've got around me, and I just make as I go. So I don't really sort of do it all, in proper order. I kind of make bits and pieces as I go and then assemble it all together. So I will be next week showing you it all together when everything's made and styling. I decided to make a change from the usual shower and make a bath this time. So initially I was just going to do a straight square bath, and then as I was making it with the cardboard, I kind of started playing around, cutting and changing and shaping it, and I sort of made it into a round one instead. And then I'm thinking, I'm going to put this lovely white sparkly paper to cover it. And then as I started to do so, and gluing it together, I noticed I've kind of got an edge, so I thought, well, I need to fill that edge in. So I got this white rope that I thought might work, although as I'm sort of doing it, I think, there's little bits of gaps, so maybe I need to do something else around the top. So I do like to sort of play and try and see how things go. So it's very experimental, this bath, but I was sort of pleased with how it was going. And then I kind of finished this gluing on and thought, it needs something else. So again, I just have a little look what I've got lying around and try things out. So I thought maybe some ribbon or something on top. And I've got this glitzy ribbon, and I thought, well, I'm gone quite bling in the bathroom, so maybe try putting this on as an edging for the top of the bath. So it's exactly what I did. Use my glue gun because it's quite quick to glue. If I use my other glue, I'd be sort of holding it for ages, and it might not stick. So the glue gun is perfect for quick gluing projects. And then, as you can see, I've got it all on. I do think it looks lovely. Although I'm not entirely sure I've ever seen a bath that's got edging around the top of it. And as always, I show my mom and then she goes, no. So I thought, right, I might have to make a change. So do let me know what you think. And as I say, perhaps come back next week and see whether I change the bath. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider doing so. Give me a like, drop me a comment, because I do love to hear from you. So until next week, take care. Bye-bye.